Hey, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to kind of show you robotevents.com and this website. I have an account, but you can look at everything that I'm looking at, even if you don't have an account. So, again, robotevents.com. And over here on the left, you have different filters. So I always plug in United States, Indiana, um, and then there are some events that'll be elementary and middle school. I like to look for competitions that are elementary only, and then you can even narrow it down by dates. And then what'll happen is it'll pull up all the available competitions out there in Indiana. I just kept 30 miles. I like to see what's all out there, but you could even narrow that down. So as I'm looking through, you see here this Saturday we have our Perry Township VexIQ Robotics Competition Fall Scrimmage event. When you click on these competitions, they have all kinds of information. So here's the general info. It'll even tell you what teams are registered for this event. So it looks like there's a Carmel school that will be at the scrimmage. You see that we have our teams registered for the scrimmage. These are all Perry Township schools, with the exception of a Carmel school that's coming on down. I'm going to take you to a competition that we are registered for in December in Columbus on December 13th. I think I might have passed it up. Parkside Elementary VexIQ Robotics Competition. This is in Columbus, Indiana. And I'm excited about this competition because it looks like they really go all out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for the kids. Again, you can look here and check out the teams that are there. A lot of Columbus teams will be there, but there will be some other Indianapolis teams there as well. We're traveling with with Perry Township's Winchester Village, which is Mrs. Cummings' school that we practice with. Also, when you click on the agenda, it'll give you specific times. So you know we're going to take a bus down for this competition. And if I remember correctly, there was a website that kind of gave like concession item menus. Let me look around. Yep, right here. So all kinds of information up here, check-ins and inspections. Tells you what awards there are, tells you about concessions and lunch. Maybe we'll order pizza for this competition or something for the kids. We have what's called 3 early bird tokens. So let me back out of this real quick, see if I can show an example. Actually, I'll just take us to our Perry Township competitions in January and February. There it is. Okay. So this is our last competition at Winchester Village Elementary, and you can see that there's no spots open because it hasn't, the registration hasn't opened yet. Early bird opens for everybody November 17th. In years past, we would have this competition, Abraham Lincoln, and Mrs. Williams and Mrs. Cummings would have it as a invitational only competition, but there was a rule change this year. Hey, I'm doing a video real quick. So, there was a rule change this year, so invitational competitions aren't state qualifiers anymore. So in order for us to try to get all Perry Township schools into this competition, we're hoping that everyone uses their early bird registration on November 17th. I used one of our early birds for Columbus, and everybody has 3 early birds. I'm going to use the remaining 2 that we have for Winchester and then Perry Meridian Middle School. We actually have the capacity to go into another competition, but we would have to wait until it's like a standard registration opens, and that's hard to do sometimes because spots might fill up by teams that use their early bird registrations for those matches. I'm just taking you to our Perry Meridian Middle School competition. Okay, right here. This is the one that's at the middle school, and early bird opens in 5 days. So just kind of give you my mindset. November 10th, I'm just going to wait, and I think like registration opens at 4 p.m. or something like that. And at 4 p.m., boom, I'm registering our 6 teams. So I know we're definitely in the Columbus competition. We'll make sure that we get ourselves into the Perry Meridian Middle School competition and the Winchester Village competition. And then after that, it's kind of like a waiting game. If we wanted to go to a competition in January, like there's this new PAL one that I have my eye on, that's the week before Perry Meridian Middle School. It's January 24th. Early bird opens on the 10th, but we're not going to use an early bird for that because we'll be without. So whenever the standard registration opens for that, maybe we'll try to get in there. There's some other competitions available too if you want to check out, or maybe you just want to check out more about Columbus or more about the Perry Meridian Middle School one. You can watch and see as teams start registering next week, who's registering, what awards there are, what the agenda is, and that kind of thing. I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.